Alright, hello fellow viewers and welcome back to finally another edition of Wild Wednesday. We didn't have that format, haven't had that for a while now. Right now I can't remember if I had a Wild Wednesday for this year already. If not, well, this is the first one for 2025. And yeah, you saw the Pokemon in the thumbnail. Which one do you want to see first? Be it Coughing, Meditite, Golbat or Aaron. And as of now, no one has voted, so I will go with another option. I'll try and get a Whismur. I don't think I have a Whismur with these IVs. Because I'm using my French Ruby, for those of you who noticed. Okay, it is. I'm playing Ruby and the language is in French. I really like my French Ruby, and that's because my train ID and secret ID give me a adamant frame where I have really good IVs. I mean, attack is perfect, defense is perfect, speed is perfect. That is very neat to have. And from here I have a lot of really good, like my Regirock, my Metagross, they are all from this save file because they just have such wonderful IVs. I got these while doing the, I was basically watching Amablissy's old tutorial on how to get a train ID and secret ID that gives you shiny early. And he found one that had really, I mean, this you can't really, you can't complain, right? There, well, except for special defense, that kind of sucks. But the rest is really good, even perfect. Adamant, also with perfect attack IVs, definitely a good thing. I mean, you really can't complain here, that is wonderful. So I tried to essentially replicate his results, and I mean that was a success. It's just I have a slightly different secret ID, it seems. Alright, Whismur. That is gonna be a, I mean, this only gives me star shinies, but if you're looking for shinies, just go for star/square, doesn't hurt. And because we are inside of a cave, the delay for Sweet Scent is gonna be 268. Hit generate, and then this is the frame that I want. Forget about this calibration. Was when I tried for the shiny Shuckle in the Safari Zone. Okay, that is weird. I hear the beeping from... Okay. That is definitely weird. Was the beeping really loud for you? Hey there, Saltmon. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Next should be White Tree Hollow from White 2. Basically what I have playing right now is a Generation 4 and 5 playlist. The best music from these, apparently. I mean, the YouTuber who uploaded that mix is claiming that it's the best, but I mean, that is always relative, of course. So I think it's definitely gonna play, or if you really want to, I can just look it up or search it and then let it play. You're saving money for White 2, nice. I'm pretty lucky in that regard, as in I didn't need to buy, or I never tried to buy White 2 or Black 2. I have Black 2, my husband has White 2. But yeah, the second-hand Pokemon game prices, they can be just more expensive than they originally went for, which I don't like. I mean, really doesn't make sense. I know with scarcity and all that, I understand how demand and all that works and supply, but still, I don't think we should pay, well, we shouldn't be forced to pay over 100 euros for a Pokemon Emerald cartridge. I think it's ridiculous. Okay, for some reason the music is playing through the headphones and Eontimer isn't. That is very strange. Okay, so I did get a vote. I assume it's from you, Saltmon, for Meditite. And Meditite can be found. So encounter type grass, and then you go to Mount Pyre exterior, and then there's Meditite. But this is considered to be outside, so the delay will be 261. And there it is. So I'm gonna go for target frame 7395. Might take a while because I need to go there. Should make a playlist with songs from the DS era with spin-offs included because Battle Revolution is peak. Oh yeah, I love Battle Revolution music as well. Definitely. I have a soft spot for them. Even though it's a Wii game, yeah, but still, bops are bops, no? I can deal with spending 61 euros. It's as much as a Switch game. Yeah, 61, that's still okay. You can cuff these up. But 200 for Emerald? No. Because it's Meditite, that's how you know it was me? No, because you seem to be the only... I deduced it that way. I see that you seem to be the only viewer here right now, so that one vote that I see here, I assume it's from you. That's how I deduced it. I don't know if I forgot if you do like Meditite, then yeah. But I forgot if you do like it or not. I just know you really don't like Lucario. Oh, sorry, Midcario. Alright, so we're finally here. You don't need to go any further than this, it's just the exterior. For those of you who are not sure, when do I know if it's Mount Pyre exterior or Mount Pyre summit? And the way of knowing that is, it's very simple. Do you see fog, then it's the summit. If you don't see fog, then it's the exterior. Even though the summit is technically the exterior. I'm just mentioning this because there's these two categories and they have slightly different encounter tables. I think it always comes in handy to mention that at least once. Maybe someone needs to hear it who wants to get into RNG manipulation. 61 is high enough, you can assume it's real, but not too high. Cuff Cuff, Emerald and Platinum. Oh, what does Platinum go for nowadays? I mean, I bought those back then when they were affordable, right? Don't forget to hydrate. All of the shinies that I'm gonna catch, or attempt to catch today, are actually for one of my Patreons. And I wonder if he's gonna show up tonight. I mean, it doesn't matter if he shows up or not, as in it doesn't matter, I will still attempt to get these shinies. But yeah, it's one of my viewers who I owe almost 80 shinies because of donations and all, and them being a very, an 8.5 or 8.50 Australian dollars per month, which is a big contribution. I'm really very happy about that, as in I can't believe that people dedicate that to me. I actually don't think I really deserve it, But I'm always very grateful. And yeah, I would think that that person would love to have these shinies. Because when you have a list that long, they basically told me, hey, just give me stuff that you think I'd like. And I think these would be good. That's also why I'm using Ruby. Because of these good IVs. I mean, my patrons deserve the best. And then I'm gonna see how that will go on with the Jirachi hunt. Still in the testing phase there. But once that will work, once I can pull it off offline, essentially, as in I try, okay, how does it work? Can I get it to work? And once that's done, I'll do it live. And I think I'm also gonna use this cartridge for the live stream. Because then I'm gonna have a wonderful IV. I mean, this Jirachi, pretty good. An adamant one. And on Sapphire I could go for a square one. A square shiny. This is why Diamond is the best Gen 4 game as of 2025. Used to be Platinum, but the only way to play it is by either being rich, SF, or emulating Diamond, at least cheaper and has less fakes. I mean, yeah, I do see where you're coming from. I just prefer Platinum gameplay-wise because it's a... You know, all of these 3rd editions, like Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, they just tended to be better, usually, but of course, I mean, that's just natural as they are an update game, so to speak. Same for Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, but honestly Ruby, Sapphire are expensive too. I don't know how much they cost in Italy. I never went retro game hunting in Italy. I mean, I did go to flea markets in Italy and did find retro games. But I don't know the price in Italy. I know that depending on where you are in Europe, like in Germany and France, you can find them for 45 euros or less, depending on the condition. This one I got in Belgium for 35, if I remember correctly. The sticker was missing, but I did not care for that. The seller basically went down with the price because the battery wasn't working, and which was something that I actually wanted because it makes RNG manipulation much easier. And yeah, the battery wasn't working and the sticker was not on there, which I also don't really care. I just wanted a functional Ruby game. I mean, I used to have Ruby as a kid, but you know, the whole shebang about it getting stolen. I mean, can't complain now. I have 2 rubies and 2 sapphires. The games, of course, not the gemstones. Those would be even more expensive, obviously. Even though they're Ruby and Sapphire, did you know that? And that's just my stream ADHD going on again. But Ruby and Sapphire are actually the same gemstone. If you look at the molecule, what they are... essentially what molecule they are made of, they are exactly the same thing. It's just... well, one is essentially always, I think, red. And sapphires come in many blue shades, but also orange. No, there's a sapphire that's called Paparacha. That's orange. But yeah, they're essentially the same gemstone. Okay, let's see. I think it's Corundrum? I need to check the spelling again because I don't know. I mean, I am a nerd, but I'm not a gemology nerd. Corundum, yeah. Or also known as aluminium oxide. So both of them are essentially aluminium oxide crystals. Emeralds are something else. If I'm not mistaken, they are of the group of gems called barrels. Here's the DS games ranked from least to most expensive as of experience. Okay, so diamond is cheapest, then pearl, white, black, platinum, white 2, black 2, soul silver, hard gold. Yeah, hard gold and soul silver go for so much here. Also on German and French flea markets and conventions, like retro conventions, you commonly see them for at least 80 euros. Much more if they sell the Poképedometer as well, which I still have. And that little thing is worth so much now, but I'm not gonna sell mine. I think Ruby and Sapphire is about 50 and Emerald is 70. 70? I mean, the conventions I went to, Emerald was much more expensive than that. They were asking over 100. Most yes games are around 60 to 82. Hard gold I saw going for 100 once. Yes, me multiple times actually, but jeez. I mean, at this point, just freaking homebrew your DS or 3DS and get it like this. I mean, that is ridiculous. 100 bucks, that's a lot of money. Especially in nowadays, like in this economy. Okay, those were not 6 beeps. I don't know why Eontimer sometimes does that. Can I get the shiny now? No? Diamond and Pearl are around 30 to 50 though, because apparently many Italians grew up with Gen 4. I just remember, I mean, the DS got sold, the DS in itself sold really well. And I think often the price of a retro game is very strongly tied to how many copies got sold or how many prints are in circulation. So if there's a lot of prints in circulation and then there's a lot of people who want it, it's expensive, but maybe not as much as a game like Earthbound, for example, for the SNES, where there haven't been that many copies sold or printed, and then suddenly everyone wants it. So high demand, low supply, it's skyrocketing, and that's why you find Earthbound copies for like, I don't know, I've seen copies go for 850 euros, which is crazy. Hey there, Alex, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? I hope you enjoy the shinies that I gave you. And the save files. Apparently someone in r/game verifying had a real Ruby, the gem, not the game, and showed it as a, is this legit? On Meme Monday? Oh, that's really, that is a, okay, that is really funny. Yeah, you asked the wrong verifiers then, but, I mean, yeah, tongue-in-cheek, of course, it's a meme, but... Yeah, real Ruby is gonna cost you even more, if I'm not mistaken. Aluminium oxide is pretty rare. I think fake Gen 5 games are much more obvious than Gen 4 games, so that's good. I've never come across fake Gen 5 or 4 games, but then again, I don't buy them from AliExpress or Alibaba or Temu or what all of these things are called. And I still got the ones from my childhood and some that I bought back then when the second-hand prices weren't that horrendous. No thanks, I'd like to get its Mr. Pants for the Game Boy Advance instead. But yeah, that is definitely an explanation as to why the price differs. The DS just sold so well. I mean, if I think back, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew kids who had the GBA, but I knew even more people who had the DS back then. Like the DS, everyone and their mom had one. It was like the Wii. That's why second-hand Wiis right now are also, you can get them for a very good price. I've seen Wii's go for 25 euros, even less. Hope to, but still haven't touched them. Yeah, I mean, you play the games at your pace. And as I told you, if there's any new ones that you want, just let me know. I'll give it to you. Didn't play a single seconds of the game this year. I mean, I get that you got more important things in your life right now. They are waiting for me and me is waiting for them. Oh, they are patient. AliExpress is us. I mean, some things like, I remember you wrote in the Discord DMs, remember? You wrote that you bought a plushie from there and it was okay. Or was it the original? I also got plushie from there and it seems to be good quality. But I doubt that it's the original. I think it's a very good imitation at best. But still, I wanted that Latias plushie and I was not... You know, at one point you're not really ready to shell 60 euros for a plushie. When you got bills to pay, I got a car that needs to be maintained, I got electricity bills that need to get paid, other adult stuff, as in, like, not safe for work, but just bills and, well, can't pay taxes if you don't have an income, and the income that I have on YouTube is not, like, it is below the taxable threshold. But still, there's so much stuff that I need to pay. Also food, groceries, all that, and when you're in that situation, you go no when you see a 60 euro plushie. I mean, to be fair, you know, you're window shopping, so to speak, but maybe not window shopping like in the good old days, but also if you're using the operating system Windows, I guess you could call it window shopping. You're screen shopping, just ogling a product that you want, but you just can't afford it. It's not how I remember Kanalavi sounding like. Kanalavi? Oh yeah, isn't that the Kanalavi City? Yeah, excuse, I'm really sorry about that, but it's just some English names I have the German names in mind because I played the Gen 5 games only in German. I've never played them in any other language. And I'm like, Kanalavi, I've read that before, but what was that again? And yeah, of course, it's a city name. Don't like my pace, but it's not me choosing pace. Yeah, be patient too. Talking about communists, nice choice. Are we talking about communists now? Oh, maybe that will, now talking about politics, maybe that will summon Kaiser Karmazin, what do you think? That would be neat. Got a legit Volbeat from there, or at least I think it's legit. Who the F would copy Volbeat? Oh, you'd be surprised. I saw the weirdest copies on AliExpress. From super obscure characters, from games that almost no one knows. Like I saw an enemy as also sticker and a magnet. Only played in Italian and English, but I would like to play them in French, German or Spanish. I had the opportunity to buy Japanese Ruby and Spanish Emerald at a convention, but yeah, the Spanish Emerald was 95 euros. The seller was, I mean, I always try to negotiate, of course, thank you Dad, I got that from him. But he was okay to go down to 85, but that was a lot of money still, and I ended up buying other stuff in place of the Emerald. And the Japanese game, the Japanese Ruby that I spotted, I wanted, you know, after the last round that you go and you check everything before you leave, I came back to that table and the game was gone. So someone else took it. It was for good price too, like 35. That's actually really good, but oh well. Maybe another time. Do I really need more of those games? I mean, I already got Ruby twice and Sapphire twice. Is China not a communist state? I mean, they nominatively yes, but actually no. They're a state capitalist society. I mean, communism, or I mean, communism you can't have that yet because we're not. By the theory, we need socialism first, and they're not socialists either because the means of production are not held by the people. Also not in China. I mean, they love to make it as if it is like that, but it's like North Korea saying they're a republic or a people's republic. No, nothing of that is. It's purely nominative. One day I get another Italian diamond, I might give it to you when I get 18 if it's possible. Wait, when you get 18? Or are you trying to say when you turn 18, as in 18 years? But thanks, I appreciate it. You don't need to send me a game. Oh, by the way, you did see the cards that I have, right? Are there any of these cards that you want? The Pokemon cards, because I don't need them. I'm gonna sell them anyway. Oh, when you turn 18, I see. Communism can be hidden under acceptable in all other world capital. I mean, I don't trust China either. I mean, absolutely not. At least the government. So yeah, I don't trust them when they claim something. I mean, not to say that Western governments are really that better. I see all of them in a very critical lens, as you should. I mean, there's good in there, there's good aspects, there's bad aspects. Life is very complex and has many shades of grey and all the colours in between. Are you saving up my... I mean, are you sure? I wouldn't mind having an Italian diamond, sure. I do have my Fire Red and Leaf Green, they are in Italian. So I at least played these games in Italian. Thing is, what's really annoying, and I found that out by doing it. I found out that you can't, like for example, if I use a French Ruby, I cannot use the French Ruby to transfer it to my German Heart Gold. That doesn't work and that sucks. In communism, you have only one color and it's red. Star-shaped usually. Usually, yes. Pokémon yes, Rosso Fuoco and Pokémon Verde Foglia. Exactly, those are the two that I have. Although I need to find my Leaf Green. I've placed it somewhere, I'm sure, but I'm not sure where. Because I'm trying to get the RNG Manipulation to work on that. That's gonna be another game that I'll stream in the future. I want to do a shiny only challenge in Kanto in Gen 3. And then Wild Wednesdays, but this time not in Hoenn, but in Kanto. And definitely looking forward for shiny Eevee, the shiny Kanto starters. Because I do have the GB operator now, so... I mean, that would technically be cheating, I guess, but I could boot or dump my save file once I get to the train ID and secret ID that I want. onto my PC. Save before I select a starter. Try to RNG a shiny starter. And when I get one, I save. I trade it over to my Fire Red. And then I dump the old save file before I chose a starter again. Do it with all the 3 starters, then I have all 3 shiny starters. Mom, why is my voice raspy and dry? Hey there, Arch, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Nope, there's no Kaiser here, even though we talked about politics. Kinda weird if you ask me. Okay, this is a Metatite, but it's not shiny. Hope you're doing good, Arch. I gotta be honest with you. I just can't lie when someone asks me how you're doing. And that includes a lot of awkward moments, I guess, because people apparently can't handle it when I say, nah, I didn't have that good of a day, or I'm kinda okay. But I just can't lie and say, yeah, I'm good. No, I just can't. And I didn't have... I mean, yesterday that was good. I saw another friend of mine today. It's a friend that I maybe will have as a guest on a stream. Gonna ask her if she likes Pokemon as well. Very interesting character. I like unique and quirky people. Because I'm that myself, I guess, so... They always say opposites attract, and I'm usually attracted to people who I share many values with, or likes. But yeah, that was nice, but yeah, these past couple 2-3 days, I didn't really feel that great. Sometimes that just happens, and we just have to pull through. Lugia is better than Ho-Oh. I also prefer Lugia. Groudon over Kyogre. I personally, I got Ruby as a kid. Not that I did choose it because back then my favorite color was red. But I prefer Kyogre actually. Why is my throat so dry? Oh, you prefer Dialga or Dialga over Palkia? I prefer Palkia. Reshiram equals Zekrom. Oh, you like them both equally? Yeah, if you'd ask me, I wouldn't be sure. I guess I also like them equally. I prefer Yveltal over Xerneas though. You prefer Solgaleo over Lunala? I think in my case it would be another equal. I literally had that problem when choosing the... Am I gonna buy Sun or Moon? Because I like both. Zacian more than Zamazenta. I prefer Zamazenta. Miraidon over Koraidon, yes, from what I've seen. I got Violet and I prefer the future over the past. As in, hopefully a good future will come. And I like sci-fi. Sci-fi usually is set in the future. Sad about no Kaiser being here? Yeah, I'm also sad about that. Prefer white and white 2 over black and black 2, because Rion... Oh yeah, Rioniclus is basically the Alakazam of Unova, while Gothitelle is just a nobody. I played the black and black 2, so... Yeah, I didn't really get to use Rioniclus. I'm doing my best to summon in. Yes, I didn't see the comet with my own eyes, but these past couple of days, if not weeks, were amazing for astrophotography, let me tell you. The sky was really clear. It was really freaking cold lately, like -5 degrees on Tuesday. Yesterday it was really cold, but also on other days it was like -2 degrees Celsius, but the sky was very clear. You could see the full moon, you could see Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, So many planets were aligned and in a good position to be photographed. The Amateur Astronomer Club that I'm part of, some of them made fantastic... They took fantastic pictures. And the comet is among them. I'm really excited actually about next year. There's gonna be a full... there's gonna be a solar eclipse in Spain. And we're planning a trip together as the whole club. We're gonna go there and look at the solar eclipse. And of course, with people having actual professional telescopes there, that's gonna be amazing. Opposites attract because I effing hate myself. Opposites attract, well, why do the people that are attracted to me repel from me? Yeah, I also don't get the saying opposites attract, because how? I don't know. I mean, it depends. I would say I'm a introvert, even though I'm an introvert who got raised in a extrovert family. But I do have some good ties with very extroverted people. But like a complete opposite of me, no. Like in values and morals. And in, like, if they like stuff I don't like and vice versa, and we can't really... If they're not really a person you can talk about anything, then probably not gonna get along with that person. Not that I hate them then, of course, that would be childish. But I like to discuss things. Alakazam is a consistently amazing special canon, aside from Diamond and Pearl, where it's just a worse Azelf. Oh, Azelf can also explode. Don't forget about that. An anti-lead. That's an interesting niche. Oh, in Arch, I would advise to not use the human repel. Not a good idea. Full moon, don't let me sleep so bright. Oh, it was really freaking bright, absolutely. I mean, I was in awe. I could see it really clearly. And that also means nice pictures of the moon. Azelf absolutely blows Alakazam out of the water, yeah, that's what we call getting outclassed. What's up with that? Frode, why are you not working with me now? Nasty Plot, Extrasensory, Thunder's Shadowbot. Yeah, Nasty Plot is the sword stands off for the special attacks. And Bright Planet, yeah, was Venus or Jupiter? Both actually. Both are visible. It's really neat now. I mean, now is the time for amateur astronomers to look up. Or if you just want to see a lot of nice things. Fortunately, I don't have that telescope, but I mean, my buddies, they got them, and I always love seeing. That's also basically why do I still use Facebook. Well, that's one of the reasons. Because most of them are boomers or maybe Gen Xers, and they are most likely on there, and that's where they post the whole photography that they do, and it's amazing. Let me summon Kaizu. Kaizy! I hope my reading of your very long comment will help. I mean, to be fair, he got university. Maybe he's in a course or a lesson right now. And that's more important than attending my stream. For gameplay, Alakazam probably sweeps the E4. Yeah, I mean, the actual storyline, you can use Pokemon that are really bad. Yuxi and Mesprit get Amnesia and Calm Mind instead. Azelf, meanwhile, is a FN-based cat. Yeah. Which is a shame. I out of the three, I like Mesprit the most. I guess because it's pink as well, but oh, you want Aaron now? Sure. I mean, I don't mind. Hey there, Ahmed. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You doing good, hopefully. Okay, Aaron. As you wish, my viewers. This is a democracy after all. Or I try to make it as much of a democracy as I possibly can. Victory Road, I think. Can I get Aaron here? No, okay. I think that was Granite Cave. Not Abra. Yes, Granite Cave. Alright. The Ruby Aaron, yep. Hey there, James. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And you too, Decepticon AI. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Great to see you guys all again. I'm actually, I mean, I'm good, but let's say I just had some, not family kerfuffle, but sometimes mothers-in-law can be very annoying. Oops. But I'm not doing horrible. Alright, so I think this is the B1F. And because this is in a cave, we need to use the delay of 268. And then let's try again. Oops, no, not this. That would be way too long. So I really hope that you're doing good. Sorry, Azelf, not Alakazam. Alakazam only has Psychic and Shockwave / Charge Beam. Oh yeah, and Gen 4 does Charge Beam as well. Oh my god, wait, that's exactly how I say it. Did I pronounce it or say it exactly as you would have said it? I'm trying to RNG an Eevee with Wish. Nice! Are you doing Egg RNG? Or are you doing Ace with... or you just arbitrary code execution? Because if you are you RNGing with that, I definitely need to figure out how to do Egg RNG, because I also want to hunt for shiny Eevees. And there's no wild shiny Eevees in the Hoenn games. I can breed them, of course. Every time I come, I see new Ahmed. Who is Ahmed now? Can you maybe figure it out, Ahmed? You like that, right? You like to leave viewers guessing a bit. I can vouch for that. I have met the mother-in-law. I hope she's not viewing this. I mean, oh well. There's worse stuff out there. Doing well. I made marshmallow cookies. Ooh, nice. With chocolate and vanilla yesterday for my cousin's birthday. It was amazing. Oh, happy birthday to your cousin. How old did your cousin become? If I am allowed to know that. Right now I'm playing Dark Souls 3, trying to be the boss that I'm under-leveled for. You're always trying, and hey, I mean, you gotta give it to Ahmed. That is definitely the spirit. He just tries and tries and until he succeeds. Alright, let's see. It's now 50-50 again, but I really want that. I mean, I want all of them. Does the mother-in-law even know what YouTube is? I mean, she's really old. Yes, she uses YouTube. Or what Pokemon is. Yeah, everyone basically knows what Pokemon is. Even my boom... Okay, my dad actually is a Pokemon Go freak, so to speak. He knows the whole Pokedex now as well, which is funny. But yeah, even my mom knows a lot of Pokemon. Wish there was a reason to use Shockwave and Water Pulse over Thunderbolt and Surf. Yeah, true. Because Shockwave, definitely good that it never misses. And Water Pulse has the gained the extra adage that it can leave the opponent confused. I think she might be subscribed to this channel, actually. I mean, not that she... I don't know if she really watches me. I don't think she'd understand what RNG manipulation is. Egg RNG is easy in Emerald as the egg generates in 2 parts. Many more spreads. I got Eevee from Leaf Green. Oh, I see, I see. But really? Okay then. I'm really definitely doing something wrong then. I need to get back into it and try to make it work. I actually wanted to use Emerald. My mom, dad, grandma and grandpa all know a bit of Pokemon. Yeah, it's like everyone knows that. It's like Mickey Mouse or Super Mario. It's just some, you know, it's so omnipresent, so world renowned. It's basically everywhere. And now it's mainstream. You know, when I was most of you viewers' age, Pokemon, if you liked it as a teenager, they kind of made fun of you. And nowadays it's, you see, I mean, I saw old women having t-shirts with a Pokemon on it. And no one bat an eye. That's, well, I'm happy that it's like this. It's just kind of, it still kind of stings that things that you liked back then, you got scolded for that, but nowadays that's cool and hip. But oh well, I mean, I don't want the newer generations to suffer from that either. Just let people enjoy things. Waterpult should have 75 base power. Oh, it has 60, doesn't it? Who subscribed to this channel? I think my mother-in-law might be subscribed. I know my father-in-law is. And he even gave me a donation once. That is really nice. Shall be right back. Need to go talk to my Pookie Kaiser. He's probably busy and won't respond. Bye! Alright, see you soon, Arch. Maybe he'll come back with Kaiser. Bubble Beam, Sire Beam, and Aurora Beam should have their extra effect chance boosted from 10% to 30%. I agree, Salmon. And I think, I might be wrong, but I remember playing a ROM hack that had that. I think, but I can't remember which one it was. I think my mom says she's heard of Pokemon but can't name any of them. Yeah, I mean, not everyone. I mean, Pikachu probably. Maybe she can name that one. But yeah, everyone knows. At least everyone has heard what a Pokemon is. Talk about moves that need a buff. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot of them. Some are just so terrible. I mean, a lot of them got purged, as in deleted. Oh, he is 24 now. Oh, that means they got born in 2001. Still remember 2001. I was 7 years old then. My cousin's 24 now. Sorry I answered late. Hey, no problem. My internet is bad, so I couldn't see your question till now. All good, Ahmed. No problem. No need to apologize. We're not here to be hasty. Now that's really neat that you baked that for your cousin. I bet it was really nice as well. I mean, I've never tasted anything from any of your baked stuff, but oh wow, it looks good, let me tell you. Oh, hey there, Kaiser Karmazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The summoning has been successful. Hope you're doing good. In general, I am doing good. Just had a couple of, well, maybe a bit not so good days, but these shall pass. Was reading a bit of the Silmarillion, took an hour and a half to read 25 pages. I mean, you know, I've talked to people, they said, oh, I've read that many pages in that amount of time, and I knew people who read books, but then they just basically when you ask them about a synopsis or if they could revise what the book was about, they couldn't give you anything. And then what's the point of reading something fast, right? I mean, this isn't a race, just a book needs to be... That's what I love about books, because the how fast you go through it depends on whatever you like. You can read it very slowly, you can let the prose sit in your brain a bit. Like, I always compare it with, you know, when you bite into really nice chocolate and you let it simmer, you let it be on your tongue for a bit, because you really want to get that chocolate, or a very good piece of steak, or anything really tasty. You just want to enjoy that feeling. You want to be like, I'm so happy to have a consciousness that experiences this. That's what I have with books. Like, you can read, you can really enjoy the prose, the words, just the everything about the pictures that I get in my head. But apparently that's not a thing everyone has. When I read a book, it's like a movie going on in my head, but if you have aphantasia, you don't see anything in your head. And that thought is like, oh, interesting how we are the same species, and yet a little thing like reading a book can be so subjectively different to each person. But yeah, that's what I like about books, basically. Just, you can read through it as, if you're really fast, okay, you can do it. If you want to read that again and again because you like it so much, or because you really want to hone in that thought, maybe I'm just also maladaptive daydreamer a bit too much, but I like good books that just give me that brain cinema. Supercell Slam should be based on high jump kick, not jump kick. The elemental bites need 75 or 80 base power. The elemental punches need 85 base power. Blaze kick needs 100 base power, yes. Rock throw should be 100% accurate. What's the base power again of rock throw? I don't really use it that much. Oh, you died? Oh, you're gonna do it again. I know you can do it, Amit. That's not how you remember Amity Square sounding like? I mean, sometimes they use remixes. Is this a silver gonna rip? I guess. Could be, but shouldn't be in this playlist. Or... yeah, it shouldn't be. I'm running out of Cautina. This is awful. Oh no, that is really not good. You know, next time you're here, you're gonna stock up on some Cautina. Or can you actually not buy it somewhere in the UK? Mighty Jungle Remix? Again, I think it's a beta mix. That's what it is. It was a remix. That's why it sounded different. Slow reader in general to make sure I understand what was written. Not to mention that book throws hundreds of names and places at you, and it's really hard to comprehend because of that. Yeah, some books be like that, definitely. It also depends on the author. I like to read books twice. First speedrun, second time if I like a book to taste each word. Ah, I see. You're a man of culture as well, Alex. I do that as well. Like first, usually not always, but I tend to read really quickly. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a talented person, but if there's one talent that I definitely have, is being able to read really fast and also comprehending what I'm reading. But that's just because reading is a hobby of mine. I just read and read and read all the time. So I basically train that every day. The fantasy form of saying, and then came Asgaroth of the city of Ardell, that sat on the mouth of Erendoth in the plains of Asmarin. You get, yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, that's so many things that you need to keep track of. Rock throw is 50, 90. 50 base power, 90 accuracy. Okay, then. Yes, true. That kind of sucks. beta mix, that's clearly silver. Excuse me for that. I wasn't expecting this to be in this playlist. I can get Cautina in UK sites, or on UK sites. But it's 3 times the oh crap, okay. Now I understand why you didn't bother buying it there. Oh jeez, 3 times the price? Amazon, it's nearly £20? This and kind of think where silver rips could be. I have half of can of Blanc Cautina at work. Don't normally like white chocolate, but I like that. White chocolate, I only like it when it's really well done, like high quality. The low quality stuff always tastes horrible. Not that I dislike that. I do enjoy Tolkien. He just will go on world building tangents like that. Yes. Especially in this Silmarillion, which is a collection of myths with the purpose to world build. I mean, the dude was so much into world building, he invented a new language that has a functional grammar. Like Elven. And I respect him for that. Hunt Volbeat next. Alright, so Meditite is now 43%. Aaron is also 43%. A couple of people want the coughing. Remember my trauma when I was doing exams to go to a good school after kindergarten. There was a reading exam, how many words you read in a minute, and I was speed running that, so text before minutes of reading runs out and I turn page and there's no text to read anymore, but time runs out, panic. I mean, yeah, I also have nightmares still of school panic. I like reading books so much, especially if the book is good. I once read a whole book made of 60 pages in 20 minutes because the book was amazing. It was a book about cooking. So you read a cookbook really quickly. And did you have the ingredients and all the recipes in mind then? And it before oh yeah, I already read that, my bad. Hey there, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Don't want this when Aaron. Except if people say, hey, go back to Meditite again. I hope you are doing good, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. Sometimes I miss your... I'm keep missing your streams, really sorry about that, but that's just the thing with being in different time zones. That's why all the American streamers that I watch, I have to watch the day afterwards when the live stream isn't live anymore, but a video on demand. Yeah, when Arch quit, then Kaiser came back. Children God, my brain is fantastic when I want to sleep. I mean, I still understood what you were trying to say. Children Garden is just a Kindergarten, but that's exactly the same. Kinder as in children and Garten as in garden. That's a loan word that even the English language uses. Made more than just one language. You made, oh yeah, I made other languages as well. Is White Tree Hollow in the playlist? Let me check. No, it's not. White Tree Hollow. I'm gonna just let that play for you. Because you requested it. There you go. I hope you enjoy it. You have time to send you a screenshot of UK prices of Cautina. On WhatsApp, yeah, I set my phone on silent, and usually when I stream, I mean, don't use the phone. But geez, yeah, that's more expensive. And I don't get what I want. That is very unfortunate. Best chocolate is Lindt, not gonna lie. I mean, I've had even better chocolate, but Lindt is pretty good, yes. I wouldn't say best. Although what would be the best? I mean, I didn't even know the name of that because it was some really luxurious chocolate. It was not a cookbook. Oh, okay, my bad. It was more like a guide on how to cook. Like methods for cooking that improve your cooking or things we need to do before cooking and after cooking. Ah, okay, I see. Translating Ukrainian words on the fly. Sometimes I'm a little Google translating. Nah, it's all good. I mean, when you're polyglot, I keep saying it, that means that you get to be stupid in multiple languages. Sometimes I still stumble across multiple languages where I say one word in one language and then another in another language, and then I'm like, wow, that is completely incomprehensible. 2010 to 2012, the S/Wii music is so magical. Actually, you know what? Battle Revolution Ost. I feel like listening to some Bat Revolution music. Unless any of you have another request, then I'm happy to oblige. Still need to finish some work for today, but I can't pull myself together. Have you worked all day? I mean, it depends. If you're really tired, you know, being tired is your body telling you something. I mean, I don't need to explain that to you, Alex. I'm certain you know that very well. It's up to you. Nintendo doing their best music-wise on these consoles when they're about to die. It's kind of funny. I mean, back then we had Satoru Iwata, and he definitely made Nintendo a good company. And when he passed away, that definitely changed. Also found Locker at a UK cafe. Tried it, was really tasteless compared to the ones I found with you. Were you certain that they were Lockers, or were they just a imitation of that? Because the Lockers are specifically from northern Italy. Were you completely certain that they're the same brand? Tended yes, camera, slideshow music were always bangers. 2004 to 2012 was the Frutiger Aero era, and probably my favorite time for Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, I do have the Frutiger Aero aesthetic, I like that one. Was sleeping half of the day and half of the evening, half of now. Oh, do you have like sleep debt or something? Did you sleep not so well for the last couple of nights? Could be. Even though I like Pokemon, I always like the Pokemon knockoffs. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers, but this old anime, I think it was better than Pokemon anime. It was called Bakugan. I used to love it. Oh, Bakugan. I know of that. I just never watched it. Smell a wifey inbound. Yes, the Kaiser is here. Hey there, Emo Kid. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I mean, I had a couple of stressful days, but these too shall pass. I hope you're doing good. I'm just ready for school to start up again. Arch has answered my summons. Yes, the summoning has been a success. I like Pokemon-like games, I just hate Pal World. I haven't even touched Pal World, so I'm not interested in Pal World. Shiny, please. Please. Shiny, please. No. It's not what I want. Get a photo next time. Was a Loca, as I saw it in the Italian cafe I go to. And the only candy they do in that cafe, and well, that would make sense. I thought it'd be the same as I had in Germany, but to me it didn't taste the same. I mean, I told you, James, right? That's the impression I got when I was in the UK, or at least in Scotland. All the food was just so stale and didn't taste like anything. I think it's due to the way your food is being produced differently. We had a big attack last night, as usual, trying to black out. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense that you couldn't sleep. Since to destroy gas infrastructure, there's no transit of gas in Europe. Yeah, I know, that's... They're destroying everything. Well, yeah, I saw that. That is horrible. I mean, that's what I thought. I was like, okay. That's why I'm always so happy when I see your name here, then I know you're there. I see y'all can summon me, just chant the ritual, you know. So Arches also has a summoning ritual now. As a house is heated mostly with gas, it could be a problem, so I sleep like 2 hours a night. Oh. Yeah, no wonder you keep sleeping during the day. No, I wish for that nightmare to end soon, Alex. Palworld is okay. I will say though that I think Game Freak needs a kick in the... Yeah, they do. I hope they lose the lawsuit against Palworld. Oh, you want him to lose the lawsuit? Vanilla is my favorite flavor for sweets. I mean, I like strawberry and cherry a lot. But vanilla is definitely... Vanilla is like white bread. It doesn't really taste like anything. But if you add it to other stuff, it's just wonderful. I'm master debating with the boss right now. Oh my god, imagine getting a shiny Abra, even though I don't think I can get one here. At least let me check. I got one on stream already, but that's actually not what I'm looking for right now. What happened if I do the arch summoning ritual? You think a second arch will come? Will we have liquid and solid arch here? The cloning wars? The clone wars? My hate for Game Freak is bigger than my hate for Palworld. I'll agree with you guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Game Freak, right? They made my childhood partially, but yeah. It does hurt seeing how the Pokemon Company has billions and billions in profit and like a slow frame droppy glitchy game is the best they can bring us. Yeah, no. Yeah, vanilla is reliable. Liquid Arch, you know, like Liquid and Solid Snake, the clones. If they lose against a clear competitor, they will feel more obligated to actually, I don't know, make a good game. Yeah, well, let's hope for that, definitely. That would definitely be good. I wish for that. Do it, Arch. Let's see what happens. I also want to see if a second Arch will show up. BDSP, Legends Arceus, SV. This is honestly the worst era for game. Yeah. I mean, I haven't even played them, but from what I've seen... I mean, that's gonna be interesting when you see my blind reaction to that, I guess. Hope so. Something is definitely changing. So many drones are flying back. Has changed. Many booms in neighborhood city. Yeah, I mean, no, Russia is not communist. Russia is an oligarchy, a authoritarian regime. The people, they don't have the means of production. It's either what Putin wants or nothing. I mean, they try to delude themselves that they are... The USSR is still in its former glory or something, but no, they aren't. They're a parody of that. I hate Game Freak because I know they can be better. Yeah, I mean, that is understandable. The frustration, definitely. I mean, I feel that too. And then I feel kind of, oh my god, do I sound like an old grandma when I say the games used to be better and then new kiddos saying, but they aren't modern, but like the modern games aren't really that good. It's not that old, immediately better. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just... yeah, they could be so much better than newer ones. Insert arch summoning here. I don't know, ask Kaiser. I don't know what summons me. Me debating to make another arch account just for the bit. Go ahead. Oh, I forgot. Kaiser is now Kaisi Parmesan. Oh, Parmesan, that is nice. Yeah, Russia has never been truly communist, true. I mean, we never had true communism, because how? We need a transitionary state of socialism first. And we haven't even really had that, if you really want to debate that. I mean, I would argue we didn't have true socialism, because show me a country where the means of production belong to the workers. I want to see that. I mean, there are countries out there that are nominally communist, but, you know. I can also claim that I'm the Duchess of Luxembourg, but that doesn't have to be right. Study history of Russian communism a lot. I know what they were doing. Yeah, I mean, I hate Lenin for being a traitor. Anyone defending the Dex cut, let's say this. Imagine you have the opportunity to study 800 species of animal. Yeah, the Dex cut is just nonsense. It is nonsense. There is no good reason for the Dex cut. Absolutely zero. None. Oh, hell nah. Arch sees political discussion and says, oh, hell nah. And he's out. For no reason other than to limit yourself, you decide to only study 200. And that was always the nice thing about Pokemon. There's so many of them. And every single playthrough is different, and now imagine having all the Pokemon, like thousands of them in one region, and you never know, or you kind of know which ones will appear, but there's so many to choose from. That's what I really like about these ROM hacks that use newer Pokemon. It's just, yeah, they're all there. You can find them. It's just always so exciting. That's what makes it interesting. I am the one who arches backs. Drank a coffee and now I'm very relaxed. I love ADHD. My brother is the same. He drinks a coffee to wind down. It's interesting. We will run wild across Pokemon streams. On a wild Wednesday. He who arches has arrived. My team in Diamond has 2 starters, 2 legendaries, Luxray and Pelipper. Was one of these legendaries Dialga or Dialga? I still don't know what the correct pronunciation is. I'm Emo Kid. Wait, Emo Kid, did you just change your... Has the trolling commenced? Yep, it has. Wonderful. Alex and Skuntank are honorary members. I can't drink coffee, I'll die. I'm pretty certain you wouldn't die, James, but I'm not forcing you to drink something that you don't want to drink. Okay, can I have a shiny now, please? Yes, Dialga. And the other one was one of the Sea Guardians. Arch is 1 emote. Got 2 arches now. Emo Arch. Find it interesting how conservatives have no idea what communism even means. You find it interesting, and to a certain extent it is. I just find it frustrating nowadays, honestly. Really frustrating. It's like you want to discuss a very specific topic. Let's say you want to get into, I don't know, linear algebra in math. And then you got people talking about crap, they have no idea what they're talking about, and then they're still arrogant enough and insisting that they're part of the conversation, even though they just have no idea what they're talking about. And that's what it is with politics. Like, okay, all the conservatives, you ask them what is communism, they cannot give you a correct definition. They don't know what it is. Communism is when bad, or when government does things. That's what they think it is, but that's not true. Yeah, they use it as a catch-all word for anything that's seen as bad, exactly. Not saying that I agree with all forms of communism, but yeah. This black and white view is just not... I mean, black and white Pokemon, that's fun, but black and white seeing the world like that is not fun. And not good. If I was a girl, I would be bad. A bad girl. Now, if that is Arch or Emo Kid typing this, I will not click on the icon to find out. MS with the woke offended stereotypes, I'll say this, and then, yeah, I mean, what's the problem with woke? You know, are you saying you're asleep? Maturing is realizing that conservatives are the actual ones that are offended by Yes, I keep saying it, they are offended by rainbows and trans people, they're immediately triggered. Why are you offended by gay people? You think it's fun? I wish I could laugh with you, Kaiser. I'm just frustrated at this point. It's like, come on. Like I always say, read freaking theory, guys. Read something about political theory. When I say read theory, I'm not... I mean, that would be nice if more people, for example, read Karl Marx's works before criticizing him. Not saying that I agree with everything that he said, but they're like, oh, he's bad, and then, okay, name one thing that he said that you don't agree with, and then they, I don't know. Well, wow, what a discussion. You don't even know what, you know? It's frustrating. I wish I could laugh, Kaiser, I just can't. It's not funny anymore, it's annoying. They got a whole lot of opinion with no knowledge. I really don't like that. Think I'm left-wing though? I mean, I would assume. I'm Iraqi, I have nothing to do with the US, but the right-wing people I met are extremely racist. Yeah, those go hand in hand. Thinks to me while the left are normal people who I respect. I mean, if the right ruled, you would be in danger. If the left ruled, you wouldn't be. That's just how it is. Not all left, of course. I don't respect a national Bolshevism. That's just Nazism in a just cosplaying as communist. Or tanky sometimes. It's like, oh god, I don't like those either. I'm also on the I don't want authority like that. I want a more free society. Remember seeing some movie called 2025 or something? In a world where wearing masks during the pandemic led to rampant communism. Oh no, equal rights and the workers have the means of productions. Oh, the horror. Decommodified housing. Oh god, I can afford to live. The horror, I tell you. Healthcare. How scary. Wait, I can say some of the worst as imaginable, and John, I won't know if it's me or Arch. There we go, Shiny! Shiny is here. Finally. Took me long enough, like 1 hour and 18 seconds in. Galekit? Galekit? Well, it's French, so I assume it's Galekit. But yeah, look, he's high, he has red eyes. It's a kid that smokes cannabis, that's not good. Should wait for your brain to fully develop before you touch that, or else you're gonna look like him. Well, let's try a luxury ball, just for good measure. Does anyone have a good name? Should I call it Arch? Okay, I'm gonna do that for you, Arch, just for you, okay? Okay, I'm gonna name it Arch. Or him, sorry. A-R-C-H, there you go. Archly. Now it's saved. And then I'm gonna go for Meta type then, I guess, yes. let's exit this cave. So we now got Arch. Tanky smell? Yes, Salmon. You're so base, do you know that? I'm just saying, when I was 16, and I told that to my nephew because he's also really freaking left-wing, both of us are... Yeah, I mean, I'm a anarcho-syndicalist that is very left-wing. And when I do the test, I always score in the left liberal quadrant without fail. And when I was 16, I wasn't that politically enlightened, I just have to say it. And I'm really happy actually seeing people much younger than me being this well read on politics. And I'm not jealous of them being better than me at that age, you know. I'm actually like, oh, I'm happy that others did it better than I did. And I'm proud of you. The Archulans. I vow the Arch will always commit to join the Omni stream and always pet the Kaisi daily. He likes it. Oh, and before the shiny Aaron interrupted me, I wanted to say I could see that it's you, Emo Kid, saying it. You know why? Because you said Jonna. And Arch usually never the real Arch, the original, the solid Arch, he never calls me Jonna, usually he doesn't. So that's how I knew. Just saying that before I forget to say it, because the shiny got in the way, I guess. No? Well, that's what we're here for, right? Okay, let's go to the... Oh, come on, Wild Ones, don't annoy me. I know it's Wild Wednesday, but I'm not interested in you. If I was a woman, I would be as ugly as I am as a man, not gonna lie. Oh, come on. I mean, I haven't seen you, so I can't determine that, but so many people think they're really ugly and then they're not when I see them. I think there's some kind of like the Dunning-Kruger effect, mentally or cognitively. That stupid or not really people who are not knowledgeable, that they vastly overshoot, or they just think they overestimate their abilities. Oh wait, where am I going? This is wrong. And I think also there's a effect like this when it comes to attractiveness. At least I've seen some guys and girls, all genders. They thought they were a supermodel and they weren't really that beautiful. At least, I mean, it's subjective, right? But I didn't see it the way they saw themselves. And then there were people, they say, oh, I'm ugly. And they were like, no, some of them were even attractive. And I don't think they did it to get attention. I was like that for a long time as well, because I had very low self-esteem and I felt like, okay, I'm just ugly, but I'm not ugly. Never once in the movie do we see like anything communist. It's a fascist dystopia with late-stage capitalism. Oh, the late-stage capitalism, that's what we're in right now. That's crazy, you have no idea what communism is. Yeah, the meme, this under communism, and then it's literally a picture of what is happening in capitalism. That is also pretty funny. I mean, not necessarily. There are some bad people on the left. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying all of the left is good, definitely. I've had my fair fights with tankies, trust me. Or left-wing people who are still really evil people. I mean, Lenin, I'm not a fan of him because I see him as a traitor. They're good people on the right. But generally the left is way more accepting of race and sexuality than the right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That is true. Like I said before, you shouldn't see everything in black and white. Healthcare situation so bad they needed to call Luigi in real life. You know, we could have more Luigis, you know? Just saying. Will I get banned for that? Calypso.wav to celebrate my return? maybe, but I'm really vibing with the Pokemon Battle Revolution music right now. I also haven't watched that movie. The thing that really concerns me about a lot of conservatives is that, like, if you see what they define as communist society, it's literally a... Yeah, exactly! They just describe a late-stage capitalist fascist society. Exactly, Kaiser. I also always point that out. It's like, no, you're not explaining a communist society. And a true communist society, I think that's really hard to actually visualize because we haven't had one. And it's not for now, definitely. I'm not gonna see communism emerge. And I don't think my grandchildren will either. We're way not, I mean, it's like AGI. It's a thing that we're not gonna see soon. At least that would be my prediction. Curtis Connor video, I don't know who that is. Maybe I'll check that out. Like and sub for the channel, everyone, or else next time when I master debate, I'm gonna think about you. Yes, you, the one who didn't like a sub. Okay, interesting way to say please subscribe and like. Very interesting way. Which then makes me think, okay, so our definition of a dystopia are the same, but you paint this as coming. Yeah, that's what they're doing essentially. Which means that they are victims of propaganda, but they're too stupid to actually understand the ideology brainwashing them, if that makes any sense. Oh, it makes perfect sense. I wouldn't say all of them are stupid, because you don't need to be stupid or have low intelligence in order to be fooled by propaganda. I've seen some really smart people also fall into conspiracy theories and other woo and quackery. But yeah, definitely. I completely agree with you. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's Emo Kid, I can tell. Mall Memoria is so based as a name. I mean, it's a memorial, and mall is a mountain. And yeah, that's a French name. I also like it. Also feel free to comment on the other videos on this channel as it helps boost them in the YouTube algorithm. Yes, thank you so much. I am very certain that you're Emo Kid. How are conservatives conservatives? I just don't get them. Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I mean, there's certainly multiple reasons for that. Okay, one, and I'm sorry if this comes across as arrogant, but a lot of them are just not that cognitively good, you know? A lot of them are just kind of stupid. Then others are just uninformed. Others again just were sheltered their whole lives and they spout what they've been fed. And then others, they act in conservative ways in order to have their interests be secured, even though they don't really believe in conservative policies, as in they just want to reap the benefits and they just wanna stomp down as long as they can be the ones on top, you know. Grifters as well. They intend the common understanding of communism and ideology based on every man according to his need and unity between peoples into that one that is seen as aggressive and destructive through his actions. Yeah, that's why I hate him. That's why I say Lenin is a traitor. And that's why I say I'm not a Marxist-Leninist, because Lenin can go F himself. You know, it's like a practice what you preach kind of thing. He preached about liberating the working class, and then he just stabbed us all in the back. What a bastard. And Stalin and Mao are also bastards. I've had a fair amount of disputes with other so-called communists, but they were Nazballs in my eyes. They criticized me for not liking Mao and Lenin and Stalin, but you know, I don't like mass murderers. I don't like genocide. I don't like authoritarianism. Your use of Kaisi wasn't enough to deceive me, stat with Arch. Okay, another goopy. The X in French is usually not pronounced. Okay, so I don't remember who calls you Yana and who calls you Jonna. I think I do. I know Kaiser always calls me Jonna because he started the whole thing. He's the origin of that little insider that we got going. And yeah, Arch sometimes writes it as Omni with a knee, Knee. Hey, wanna see me say something cool, Omni? I'm not saying it. Aw, you hyped me up and then let me down. Please like and subscribe to Infinite Omniverse. I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's a lot of things we could potentially talk about. You know me. Is it gonna be something really dark and disturbing and creepy or TMI-ish? I don't know. Sometimes that happens, you know. You've been here for long enough. Hey there, Classic. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Everyone can be influenced by propaganda. Yes, absolutely. I have been influenced by that as well. I mean, I just gotta be honest. It's just you need to have the integrity to say, okay, be honest with yourself. I fell for this. I need to analyze how that happened and then try to see if I can try and change myself so it doesn't happen again. And you're probably gonna fail again, but that's okay, that's life. The reason I say they're stupid is because they don't understand the ideology they have been brainwashed to support. Like, for example, I've seen US conservatives. Okay, before I read your comment, I'm really sorry if this comes across as rude or like Euro snobbish, but... And I really don't mean... please don't take this the wrong way, but US conservatives are a special kind of stupid. I'm sorry, but it's like... I read the wildest takes from them, like Jesus Christ being American and... I mean, people in Europe make fun of those. Like they say hillbilly cowboy rednecks and they make fun of them being completely uneducated. And of course it's a stereotype, not all Americans are like this. There's some really super intelligent Americans, of course. I mean, a lot of them are Nobel Prize winners, so not all of them are stupid, but it's just, I gotta say that US conservatives are a special kind of stupid. I've seen US conservatives support the idea of universal healthcare, but oppose Obamacare because their representatives say it's bad. Yeah, that's some cognitive dissonance that I never understood. They don't understand what communism means and might even like the ideas. Yeah, they just don't, you know, they associate that automatically with something negative and then they refuse to go look further in what that is, and then no synthesis can happen. What my husband always likes to say, MFs when no synthesis, or what no synthesis does to an MF, that I always have to laugh because it's true. Conservatives say pointing out that crimes of Trump committed to them is like supposedly blackmail. Yeah, they're like, they dig up dirt everywhere, but that they elected a rapist who is a con man and just a fraud in general, that's okay. That's just hypocritical. No, I'm not talking about John Lennon. Not that one. Lenin. It's with an I. Lenin. Lenin. If you've ever heard Marxist-Leninists, that's where the Lenin comes from, a USSR revolutionist who effed up communism, essentially. He said, oh yeah, we're gonna be free, all of us, the working class is gonna have the means of production, and then he stabbed them all in the back. That's why I hate him. I have Stalin and Mao, they're not communists. They're horrible. Yeah, and I've been kicked out of subreddits before because of that. I said like, yeah, I'm a leftist, but no, F them. I don't agree with them. And then they said, oh, you're right then. Like, no, as in not right, correct, but politically right. And I'm not politically right. But oh well, tanky's gonna tanky, I guess. They might even like the ideas within the ideology, but the second you say it's communist, they think it's bad without a second thought. Yeah, exactly. Or even understanding what it means, that's what makes them stupid, yeah. As I said before, no synthesis. Lately all I've been thinking is mass murder. Oh jeez. Are you okay, Classic? Is there something you need to vent or something? I mean, you know me, I'm always ready to lend an ear to someone in need, but I mean, can't blame you, this world is just insane. But it is kind of a bomb to drop in my chat, not gonna lie. No fake Arch, I knew you weren't Arch because you're replicating how Arch speaks quite... Yep, there's some kind of archness, you know? Maybe you just can't copy his essence. I am King John. The first? King John the First? You know what I think about monarchists? They should have one less head on their head, or on their shoulders, I guess. Actually, no, that's not a good idea, getting rid of my, definitely shouldn't use the guillotine on my Patreons. That's not in my interest as a streamer. Oh, the PFP is smaller? Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I can... But it's barely noticeable though. Yeah. Okay, that's a metatite. I want the red one. It's a red onion. That turns blue afterwards. I feel so much better now with the streaming and talking to you. Wonderful. I've missed it as well. Couldn't stream on Tuesday and on Monday. You can all ramble about Arch and Arch 2, but remember I can say some bad stuff. Okay, like, do I want to know? Magas also unironically like, yeah, it's, I mean, I don't need your proof, Salmon, I've seen it myself. And that's like, jeez. My grandparents are rotating in their graves when they see that. Or if they could see that. Sometimes I wish I could revive my maternal or just my grandparents in general, and then say, wake up, there's Nazis to fight again. Love 2 is an acronym. It stands for Level of Violency. A way of measuring someone's capability to hurt. That's why I say I love you to everyone. Ooh, okay, Arch. Those 2 messages, right? He had to be sent by the real Arch, like the most recent ones, right? Yeah, that was very Archy, I would say. Anyone who supports Stalin, Mao, any basically other communist in quotation marks, demagogue of the 20s isn't communist. Yep, exactly. Base Kaiser, indeed, Saltman. Can't believe that we have to say this out loud, but it's just, I mean, I don't agree with killing people. I mean, I agree with Mao about landlords being a parasitic class, but I wouldn't go out and murder them in cold blood. I know sometimes peaceful revolution isn't possible. I'm very well aware of that fact. That's a thing a lot of leftists discuss. But, yeah, I'm not pro-genocide, like, you can't do that, come on. And their kill counts are crazy. Just insane. That's like sociopathic. That is just being a monster. Betraying entire groups, just being a terrible person to everyone. I don't know why I haven't acted on these thoughts. Well, that's a good thing. I really hope you don't, because I know the world is really bad right now, but there are people who do not deserve this. There's definitely people... if you just continue the cycle of hatred, it's... We need people who say stop. This needs to stop now. Does Meditite taste like onion? I've wondered that as well. Communist by definition is anti-authoritarian and fairly anarchist. Yes, I'm also on that camp that I say that. Stalinism, Maoism aren't communist because they are authoritarian, exactly. It's my my argument as well. Or I'm on the same camp as you then. You could say you got murder on your mind. I mean, the murder that I really like right now is my crow bros that I fed today again and yesterday. And it's crazy, they're kind of growing a lot, as in the beginning there were 30 crows and now it's like double, if not more. They're my murder. And yes, a group of crows is called a murder, and that's really goth. And for other reasons, but that's the simplest. Yeah, definitely. Let's go. I beat a late game boss at the start of the game. Nice, Amit. And you won that tournament, so... I feel like my sanity is ever so slowly slipping away, but in parts. Okay, this might be a very not intrusive... Ah, there we go! Finally! Shiny. Sunburned onion. I actually feel like naming this one Red Onion because it looks like one. It also, I think it not only does this Pokemon look like an onion, I also think that it looks like a dumpling somewhat, no? What do you think? I'm very behind chat again, yeah, I know. And we caught it, wonderful. Then next, either Whismer. Okay, and now I don't know. If anyone has a name, then let me know. I'm gonna start a new poll while we're doing this. Which shiny should I go for? So already this stream is proving to be very fruitful. So I got Whismer and Coughing and what else? Golbat. So tell me, what would you like to see? And while I wait for the results, I'm just gonna save again because of my you know, yada yada, my brain and all that. I'm really behind chat again. But yeah, what I want to say, Classic, I know this might be a TMI question, so if you're not comfortable with answering that, then that is okay, I understand you. But you losing your sanity in bits, is that because of how the world right now is going, or is it because also maybe partially because of the schizophrenia? And I don't blame you or judge you for that. I mean, I don't have schizophrenia and I don't have anyone in my family having any history of that, but holding my sanity together is really freaking hard, even for me. So I get you. Average level to beat this boss is 80. I beat him level 30. Nice. That is very low. Alright, you want to see Golbat? 50% at least. So let's go to Meteor Falls. These should have... I know when you surf you get a Golbat actually. Let me check. Not that I do something stupid again. Meteor Falls. Okay, this is Zubat. Okay, maybe I'll take another one. Let me see. Is it the 1F2R? Okay, so it's one of the others. I mean, I guess Zubat would also work, but I actually want to go for a Golbat this time. Oh, people want Whismur now as well? Well, now I'm here. Let's... Milobello knows all of the HM moves for that. America is the new Nazi country of World War III. I mean, you're joking in that way, but in a way it's not a joke. I mean, the US is... It's not looking nice right now, right? That's... I gotta be honest. Right, since we're in cave now, 268. This is gonna be my frame again, and then let's start. It's funny how once World War II veterans start to die, fascism starts to return. Yes, that is exactly what I mean, that thought keeps returning to me, I gotta say. Almost like anyone who fought against it knows fascism is wrong and would never support it. Yeah, that's why it's important for us to keep talking about it, right? Oh god, I'm so behind chat, holy crap. Oh, hey there, Philip Farrell. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I had a couple of stressful days. And, you know, mother-in-law being difficult, but other than that, doing good. The feeling of someone losing hope makes me happy. Okay, why though? Or can you just not explain it? The J is not because I think America isn't fascist, because with Trump around they clearly are, yeah. Reason why I put \J is because I don't want World War III. Yeah, I don't want it either. Let's hope it doesn't happen. What the hell, Arch? If I snort an entire can of Lynx deodorant, do I morph into a Hitmonchan? No, you don't. What the hell? That is a thing to read, oh my god. Don't do that. You joke, Saltmon, but we will see how the next 4 years will lead. Oh my god. Yeah. Crazy state, yeah. I mean, the deodorant one. We'll say that a lot of Americans aren't fascist. Nah, I also don't think that a lot of them are actually fascist. Clearly not, but we'll see what happens. I mean, a lot of people in America are now, who voted for Trump, are now actually regretting their vote, so there's that as well. Alright, so I kind of missed that Saltman was going to sleep. And I think he's gone now. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to... Shouldn't be behind chat that much. I want to say buonanotte a domani. Onion after the satirical newspaper thing. Yeah, the Onion is like... Satire is dead, let me tell you. Call it Calypso. Too late for that now. Yes, the one who has my name is Philip. I think it's because of the way the world is. It's definitely understandable. No, I'm Yana. No, I am Yana. There's multiple me nows. Don't think I have schizophrenia, even though I find myself talking to almost identical me in my head with different ways of thinking. Like someone else is living in my head pretending to be me. Oh, didn't you say you got a... I thought I'd remember you saying you got the, a diagnosis. I could be wrong though. Arch 2 electric book. What do you mean you made me? I am my own person. Your parents made you, I guess. Oh, Salt, you still here? Okay, so I actually, this time, I wish you a good night and I hope I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's stream. And also hi to Ivera. I'm pretty certain she's listening into the stream as well. Maybe. Used to think fascist meant someone who didn't like fashion. That's actually, you're not alone on that, James. So, like, a lot of kids thought that is what it means, like being discriminatory against certain fashion styles. Oh, you thought it was spelled fashion. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that explains it as well. Did you never have that in school, like what fascism is? Can I explain it, just knowing someone has lost hope to do something? I'm a little happy. Okay, that is... Not gonna lie, Classic. That is kind of a red flag. I might look into if you're developing sadistic traits, or... Because we don't need that in the world. Of course, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but definitely not a good thing. I think they died, Salmon, ripped them both. Yeah, my clone apparently killed them now. Even more lore. I will pull a far move. I got to another boss. Which one? When the Afar said N-word hard R in the Discord, I don't like seeing slurs. Right, I'm gonna head out. Thanks to the stream as usual. Well, thank you for being part of the stream, Kaiser Kamazin. So thank you for this political discussion again. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's stream. So have a good one. Oh, you've never been diagnosed with it? Okay, my bad then. Stop spreading falsities, Omni. I'm clearly Yana. There's so many Yanas now, and Jonas, and oh god. Oh, you never went for a diagnosis, alright? Nuh-uh. Who is who? Yeah, that's a good question. So many archers, so many Yanas. Think you're going psychotic? Not the... Yeah, people are romanticizing mental illness, and I hate it. But honestly, Classic, if you're feeling this, please go to a psychiatrist. I'm the clone? I was there before you. I was made in 1994. You were made later. I'm the original. Feel like, you know, if you ever played that Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic and Shadow arguing, like, oh, the fake hedgehog, and then I'm the me fake, huh? You're not even good enough to be my fake, that is. And then just Sonic cutting him off and saying, I'll make you eat those words. Very iconic. The whole game is iconic, to be fair, but they don't teach that kind of stuff in school here. Oh my god. Then that's how it can rise again, because people don't know what it is. And then they vote for the Tories, who eventually just evolve into fascism, and then... Yeah. Don't know why our education system is pretty good compared to America in this shooting lessons. And yet there's like so many things that we don't learn. Hey, I mean, Classic, if it helps you, it's also for sane people. It's hard being sane right now. Insert Spider-Man meme, exactly. They're all pointing at each other. The boring arch left. Also, if I cause them losing hope, it makes me... Oh my god, why though, Classic? That's... I hope you don't... I mean, having those thoughts, okay? I can't direct your thoughts, and I don't want to. But I really hope you're not gonna do that, because we already have enough pain in the world. We don't need to have even more of that. The new boss I got is some big dragon. I don't know what the name was, but he kicked my ass. I will backshot his ass till he dies. Good luck on that. Dragon with no name. Or you forgot the name. Technically we are both made of thousands of years ago. We all emanated from a caveman's... Okay, if you want to be even more technical, all the atoms that are within our bodies were made by stars. Or almost all of them. And they're billions of years old. How nerdy and actually do you want to go? Before I leave to defend the bad American education system, they do cover fascism. Oh, nice. At least you do that. Chapeau, as the French would say. Kudos, essentially. Chapeau just means hat. It's like a hat of. When someone says chapeau in French, it's like kudos. Problem is that many either don't think it was bad, or as bad as it was, or agree with principle already. Imagine agreeing with fascism, it's crazy. The sin of treachery. I really hope you don't act upon that, because we really don't need it. So what you're saying is we come from a Stars Ball set? I guess you could say that. You know, if you allow me to do an astronomy lore dump again, or an info dump. The universe itself was capable, without stars, was capable of producing the first 3 elements of the periodic table, so hydrogen, helium and lithium. But with stars and nuclear fusion we got all the rest, and then with supernovae we also have all the heavier elements. That's why gold is very rare in the universe, because then there's not that many massive stars exploding. Most, if not the vast majorities of stars, are small M-type dwarf stars. So red dwarfs, probably heard that term somewhere. And big blue stars are that go kaboom are very rare. Probably did teach me that in school, just probably wasn't listening. Ooh, that was a very important lesson though, James. I mean, I don't blame you. I don't like how school conveys information. I think there'd definitely be better ways to convey information to children. Gonna watch a movie. I feel like talking about this stuff makes it take longer to blow over. It's just a mindset. Well, hopefully that will help you, Classic. I wish it for you. From an Atoms. Also, what song is playing in the background right now? Right now that was Bat Revolution Sunset Coliseum. I like Pokemon Battle Revolution music. Free Vanilla Starter, welcome to the stream, how you doing? Can you talk about Drachenlord? Oh my god. Seriously? I guess. Ich gehe mal davon aus, dass du Deutsch bist oder Deutsch kannst. Wegen dem Drachenlord. Drachenlord is essentially a... I mean, there's so much lore. It's the European Christian. I think that is the most accurate description you could give him. It's a European lolcow, just like Christian. There's so much intimate things about him, produced by him on the internet. Things that I wish I could unsee and unlearn, but unfortunately that's not possible. Just like Christian, we know how he looks like naked. He is also really easy to catfish. He got doxed, as in he doxed himself actually. I don't know if Christian doxed themselves or not, but Drachenlord surely did. And yeah, it's just... To be fair though, I think Christian is more intelligent than Drachenlord. Not saying that that's really hard to pull off. I mean, he did do an IQ test, Drachenlord, and it was, if I remember correctly, it was 80 to 85, which is pretty stupid. Below average, definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna change my name back so you're emo kid again. No shiny Golbat. You really like that Calypso. Calypso is effing minging, you know what that mean? That British accent really sold it. Hagebutten. Yep. Ja, ich gehe mal davon aus, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ich glaube, du warst... Also den Namen kann ich mich erinnern, aber wenn ich mich nicht irre, ja, du bist Deutsch, ne? Oder kannst Deutsch. Ich bin ja... Also ich kann Deutsch, aber ich bin nicht Deutsch. Someone with a room temp IQ, I don't appreciate the slander. Oh, you have a room temperature IQ? And you're this class aware or this class conscious? What's your magic? We need to teach that to the rednecks, Kaiser. And I'm glad you're still here. I don't want to keep you here, of course. I don't know if you have more courses at university later. No, you were close to beat the boss. You can try again. Maybe I would like to see Ahmed play, like to see you play ghouls and ghosts or ghosts and goblins. Really freaking hard game. But it's like on the NES, or there's an SNES version as well. Well, the new PFP isn't the Burger King foot lettuce, so I'm kind of gonna miss that. But I need to click on your channel in order to see. Men 23 in 1. Oh, I saw that shampoo before. It's like not only a shampoo, it's soap and a car cleaner, mouthwash, toothpaste, conditioner, like milk. Huh? I doubt that would work. What magical chemical, what magical molecule could do all of these things? It is funny though, with men's care, soap and hair, and it's all shampoo, conditioner, soap, it's all the same. And usually with women's care, it's all its own thing. What is this game? Which game? The game I'm playing now is Pokémon Ruby. The game music is from Pokémon Battle Revolution for the Wii. And the game that I mentioned that is really hard is Ghosts and Goblins. As in, that's the American name. Or Ghouls and Ghosts. It depends on if you're playing the European version or not. No better way to celebrate my return than Calypso. Yeah, okay, let me play the, let me finish with the Pokémon Battle Revolution playlist, because I'm really digging that right now. Keep punching that Dragon Ball. For a second I was like, wait, Dragon Ball, like the anime? And about the Drachenlord thing, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. It's... jeez. You can do it, Ahmed. I believe in you. Like this one better? Yes, the I'm sorry, but the Burger King foot lettuce is just a legend at this point. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, this might be what you get. I don't know if that was a good act or not. Oh man, that video. I had to go so far back in my gallery. Now I associate that image so much with you, I immediately think of you now when I see the Burger King foot lettuce image. But generally, just that someone did that, come on, how much of an a-hole do you need to be? Why do you wanna make food for others dirty? I don't know why people do this. Oh, people want Whismer now, not Golbat anymore. Hey there, Charlie or SM Charlie. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I think this is the first time seeing you in the streams in 2025. So happy New Year. I hope you're doing good. Alright, 10 seconds, let's see. Already managed to get 2 shinies. I think another one is definitely possible. Maybe all of them. No, not a green bat. The French name Nosferatu, that's a really neat one. Obviously a reference to Nosferatu, the famous vampire movie. Got jump scared so hard for a moment when I saw a giant knight running at me. Then he fell and was like lol. Then all of a sudden he came out and started running at me and was like ah. Okay, that sounds like a skit you'd see somewhere. Doing fine today. I caught shiny Regieleki. Nice! Congrats! Yesterday's shiny Regirock, nice. That's also shiny that I have. That's really neat. I'm happy for you. Which games were they in? I thought Regieleki was shiny locked. I could be wrong though. Oh, in Shield, nice. Although I have to say I forgot what Regieleki shiny looked like. Like I definitely forgot how that one looks like. Hope your new year has been good so far. Oh, they're not shiny locked. Alright. I assumed they were. That's just a thing Game Freak does right now with legendaries, unfortunately. Because I was looking forward to shiny Hunchiyu, and then I found out, wait, that would be a pointless endeavor because Chiyu is shiny locked and so are the others. Which sucks, come on. I just want my blue fire goldfish made out of pure jealousy. I mean, I want both colors, but Chiyu is one of my favorites. It's just very good, a goldfish. And it's fantastic in competitive as well. Oh, you're hunting for shiny Regigigas in Shield? Not congrats. You don't have it yet. Good luck on that. What method are you using? I assume just reset until you get it? Or I mean, some of my viewers are actually also using RNG Manipulation. And there is RNG Manipulation for Shield, Sword and Shield, although I'm not that familiar with it. Yeah, just a reset method. The OG method. I'm definitely thinking of maybe trying to, once I get the DS capture card going. I have Crystal on Virtual Console. Maybe I'll try shiny hunting the Celebi. I really want a legit shiny Celebi. I mean, pink shinies, come on, that's just... love that. Mysterial's theme. That's playing right now. Okay, let's see if this was the correct input. Timing. And no. Okay. Actually, more people want Whismer now. I might actually just go change. The frame is the same. With Regice, Registeel, Regirock, Regieleki, and Regidrago was running away and counting them again. Ah, okay, so runaways, that's what they call it, yeah. Had to get shiny Regidrago for my secondary account. Oh, I assume because in the original you already caught it, and I mean, usually with legendaries, once you caught one, there's no second one that will appear. Okay, you don't see that, but for some reason the light is flickering. I don't know what's wrong with that lighter. Yeah, shiny Regidrago. I actually also forgot that one, the color. Can't say I really saw them that much. That's also why I thought, or I assumed that they were shiny locked. The Regis are a post DLC game, right? I mean, post game I've played, but I haven't even started the DLC yet, honestly. So no. But I do have the Regis though. Via Pokemon Home, I've traded them. Right, if this does not yield me a shiny, I'll... Okay, time for the Whismer then. Democracy wants this to happen. Oh no. Ok. Do I have courte sortie? Exactement. Ça, c'est que je veux sélectionner. Sunny French. And back on route 115, and let's fly to that cave. I mean, I can go in Pokéfinder, but I mean, Rusturf Tunnel, it's exactly the same frame. I'll just demonstrate it really quickly to show you. There you go, it's 7,388. And I'll always go here to do it because that NPC sometimes, while moving around can mess up the frames. Yeah, generate, that was the frame, and let's try for the Whismer. There we go. The Galarian birds, Calyrex, Spectria, and Gastria shiny locked. Yeah, that's... I really don't like, I severely dislike how they just tend to shiny lock every legendary now. I mean, I get that they want to have them exclusive to the giveaways and the events, but still. Kaldu is also shiny locked. Yeah, the shiny locking started with Generation 5. That's a thing that we shouldn't have had as an introduced thing at all. Let people shiny hunt. The Swords of Justice, the Regis, and Dynamax adventure Pokemon are not shiny locked. Yeah, that's a good thing. But still, it's kind of hard sometimes to see, okay, which ones are shiny locked and which ones aren't. You're always forced to kind of look it up. The game doesn't tell you anything. Aren't the starters shiny locked as well? As in, you can breed them as shiny, but you can't soft reset them to be shiny, I think. I could be wrong though, and if I am wrong, please correct me. I wonder if James is still here, if he really wants that Calypso playing again. that couple of seconds loop. I've been awake since like 6 AM today. A lot of appointments. If you ever go back to Sword and Shield, now you know what to hunt for. Yeah, maybe. Still need to play the DLC. Maybe I'll do that like I plan on doing with the other Switch games. Play them live. Currently trying to get Rover and Smash at the same time. Thanks for reminding me about Calypso, I forgot about it. Well, there's still some music left for the not for, but of Pokemon Battle Revolution. Keep in mind that the Regis are unaffected by the shiny charm, but they are possibly Oh, unaffected by the shiny charm. Alright, so if you didn't tell me that, I wouldn't know. But how come? Man, that you fill the Pokedex for the shiny charm and then they don't even let you use it. Hey there, Keenox, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Doing good? Hopefully you're doing better than I do. I mean, not that I'm really doing bad. I'm not doing bad. It's just sometimes some family drama, you know? Alright, no shiny. Let's try again. I mean, until now, very fruitful though. 2 shinies, can't complain. I mean, I had better Wild Wednesdays before, but 2 shinies is better than nothing at all. Oh, that's the beta music that never got released. I like that theme though. I got up at 6 AM, same, to go to work. Well, not same, but I needed to go to appointments, like doctor's appointments. Did 5 hours work. Oh, wow, 5 hours productive work. Nice. Not gonna lie, overall I'm good. Well, that's good. Philia family drama, you know, mother-in-law being annoying, but oh well. There's worse. As in, drama not from my side of the family. Maybe my parents can sometimes be a bit too overprotective, but I can always count and rely on them, definitely. And I'm really grateful for that. That's something that I want to be able to offer to my children as well, if I ever should have one. One or more, I don't know. Let's see how or where this goes. Been there, Yana? Yeah. So many have been, right? I assume yours is much worse. I mean, one thing I always had behind my back was family, and I'm super grateful for that. From what you've told me of your family, I think you've been through worse in that aspect, I think. Which I feel bad for you, but well, some people luck out on certain things and other people have something else, you know, the grass is always green on the other side kind of thing. She always kept an eye on us to make sure we didn't do shady stuff. She as in your mother? Because you don't have a mother-in-law, you're not married. So I assume it's your mom, or maybe your aunt, I don't know. I know that you mentioned your aunt once, but I think it's your mom who you have a really bad, I remember you telling me about your mom saying horrible things to you. That I don't want to say again, it's just, ugh. How can you talk that disgustingly about your own kid? I don't even have, you know, I don't even have kids yet, and just the thought of talking to your kid like that, what you said, is just incomprehensible to me. Definitely. Alright, less than 10 seconds. Let's go. Hopefully at least a shiny Whismer. Let's see. And no. Shiny Whismer has green ears. Alright, so it's Calypso time. James, I hope you're there. I hope that's not gonna be too loud. I'm trying to keep a healthy relationship with my family. Yeah, I mean, you can always try, but at one point you put in so much energy and they only take, they never give, and that's not a relationship. That's a hostage situation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if this loop becomes too tedious, then I'll change. Let's see how long we'll let this play. I hope you're happy with this, James. Oh, James, I don't know what you have with that loop. It's like an 8-second loop from that Pets game. I'm gonna listen to that now. Slowly becoming insane. Okay, now I'm slowly... If you turn this off, I'll never speak to you again. Now you'll never speak to me again, apparently. Right. I should just send you the WAV file, no? If you like it that much. I forgot if I did. But yeah, I can send it to you. Right. Logic. I feel frustrated, to be honest. They say I play victim when I complain, but they can whine all they want. When they do S, it's justified. And also I hate that I had it hard, therefore my children should too. I absolutely hate that as well, Kinux. I mean, I also went through really, I mean, my childhood wasn't all happy, joy and roses and everything was perfect. I mean, I have freaking CPTSD, not out of nowhere, right? But I really hate it when people say, oh, I've had it bad, so I'm just gonna continue and treat other people like this. And you're just continuing the cycle of hatred and pain. No, I didn't turn it off because you said it. I was about to turn it off, then I saw that you wrote the comment and I saw that was a meme opportunity, I guess. I don't really, I mean, it's something is playing right now, but that's like a lo-fi chill beats thing. It's a live stream. But I'm glad you like it. Alright. 10 seconds. Childhood was 50-50. I was very abused by her. I'm trying to heal from that. I wish you all the healing in the world, Kinux. I hope you'll get over that. And don't let other people guilt you into saying, oh, get over it, or it's been in the past. Like, we don't tell people who broke their legs to, oh, it's been in the past, just go run now. Just go run a marathon with broken bones. But when it comes to psychological trauma or psychological impacts, we just act like, oh, it's not that. It's all in your head. Yeah. Where else is that supposed to be? In my butt? No, of course it's in your head. It's just always so stupid when they say that. And now that Calypso thing is playing in my head. They're indifferent about my feelings. That's horrible. That's really horrible. At least I got lucky. I have family who are not indifferent to that, who are completely behind me, and they got me covered. That's how I was raised, actually. Just family helps family. I'm really sorry you have to go through this. Definitely not easy, I bet. I'm currently debating if I should quit now. I am starting to become pretty tired. If I quit now, I can do the rest, the other shinies in a second Wild Wednesday. Sorry about it, just I was awake since 5 a.m. even. I'm definitely feeling it right now, as in feeling the tiredness. Yeah, I think that maybe be better. I'll do a second Wild Wednesday next week. Let's see if the last reset will give me anything. People I've loved are either dead, far, or have abandoned me. I'm really sorry to see that, Kinox. Alright, so that has been tonight's Wild Wednesday. I would continue, but I'm starting to become really tired, and when I'm that tired, my resets are just not that accurate, and then it's kind of pointless. So we got 2 shinies this stream, so it was pretty good, I'd say. And I hope that you'll join me in tomorrow's stream, where won't be really doing RNG manipulation. I'll try to win at the trainer or battle tower in Ruby in the shiny only challenge. So until then, thank you so much for being part of the stream, and have a good one. Goodbye and good night.